Welcome to a brand new series in the restoration industry. Gokul and I are launching a restoration masterclass, and this one is going to be on mergers and acquisitions. I am very excited to have Gokul here as the resident M&A expert. This is a huge topic in the restoration industry right now, and it seems like every week, almost daily, there are new announcements coming out about mergers and acquisitions that are happening with really big companies and really big players. So over the coming weeks and months, Gokul and I are going to be releasing a number of conversations on everything that has to do with M&A. Any questions that you might have if you are approached to sell your company, if you're thinking about selling your company, just really everything you're going to need to know. So stay tuned for a lot of episodes to come. Welcome to another episode of the Restoration Masterclass series on M&A. We're here to talk about another really important topic related to all this that's kind of like the groundwork of your M&A strategy, right? It's exit planning. Everybody needs an exit plan, right? But when in a business should you have an exit strategy in place?
Great question. So the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to have an exit plan on day one. You got to know what success looks like, whether it's 10 years from now or 15 years from now, or you're mid-career and maybe you're 20 years out from retirement. Whatever that end goal is, the best thing you can do is have a picture of what success looks like for you and your family and your business, right? Without that, you just have a job.
Yep.
You're really not running a business, right? So I would recommend to all the folks that are listening to this or watching this, right? Just figure out what the end game looks like. And then you can take meaningful steps to get there, right? Otherwise, we talk to so many entrepreneurs who they have a job, they got nothing to sell. They're working 80 hours, 90 hours, taking calls, going to fires in the middle of the night. I mean, why would you go through all this trouble if you can't cash out on the end, right? So I would highly recommend day one. And if you're not day one, you're running your company for 10 years now and you're listening to this, do it today, right? Just figure out what the end game looks like. And it's different for everybody.
Sure.
Right? For some people, it's a financial number. For some people, it's taking care of friends and family. For some people, it is taking care of the employees and making sure they're set up for future growth. It doesn't matter what it is. You got to have a clear picture. Okay? Otherwise, you're kind of in the middle of the ocean drifting with no direction at all. Yes?
So how formal is an exit plan? Is it something that's on paper or it's something that's in your head?
See, it runs the whole gamut. So I'm not one that says you got to have this 40-page plan that you're never going to look at. That's not my game, right? It doesn't matter. It can be on your phone.
Okay.
It could be a couple of notes that says, okay, 5 years from now, this is what success looks like for me, or this is what the business means to me and my family, and this is what it needs to do. This is when I get out. Correct? This is what I'm not willing to give up for business growth. Yep. Correct? I don't know what that is. I mean, it could be on a piece of paper.
Sure.
I mean, I tell you, I don't have personally a huge business, exit plan, even though I preach it almost every day. Yep. But I do have a plan. I do have a precise idea of what the end game looks like. It's on a little board sitting in my office.
Okay.
Yes?
Yep.
So yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated, but it has to be well thought of and meaningful to the owner. Yeah, that's the most important.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Gokul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay tuned.
Absolutely.